Hey Kent, so we're back in it again. We're gonna probably try and get it all together this time. So I went down to the shop, fixed the saw, and got it the way that I want to get it. So I'll show you that, and then we'll set up the table, get the tapes out, start taping this thing off to get it ready for candy. I'll show you the saw, then I'll cut you back on. Right. So, as you remember, you could kind of, it wasn't this intense. So basically, we'll bring it under the light here, and we'll put the candy over the top of there, and the light should just dance on those grind marks. Should look absolutely beautiful. I'm thinking that maybe we'll do a monochromatic, maybe like a blues, maybe, or maybe a reds. I'm not really sure. I think it'd look fucking sick under a blue. Like, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go set up the table, get the tapes, so we'll get this thing taped out. See ya. Yeah, we might actually have this time. We're back again, kids. Let me just come around. Okay. So basically, as you can see, we got the grind mark Nancy. Okay. So we are going to mask this off. And we're going to do this, like, I want to do it something similar to this, but its own thing, like it's super its own thing. I'm not sure if I want to do these curves on here. I'm just not sure. But basically, we're going to start out with this border, and that's probably 1/8 of an inch. And then the inside line right there, I don't know if you can see it on there, 1/16 of an inch. This is 1/8 of an inch, this is 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, and then you can see how it goes. It appears to go underneath. We're not going to worry about that right now. Right now we're just going to worry about, like, getting these panels done up, and then we'll go from there. So I also have all my tapes. I got some of these Trulers. These are, let's see, this is a 1/4 inch. That's a 1/2 inch. That's 1 inch. Got some stencils, just in case. My Frisket film, which will cover up the whole design, and then I'll show you when we start spraying how to back your way out of it. So you'd be like here and here, and then you spray that, peel some stuff off, and then you go to here, here and here, here, and then peel stuff off, and then you peel everything else off and finish it up. It's pretty straightforward, kind of similar to this. You can see, so this will be section 1, section 2, and section 3. Yeah, that border, and then section 4. If you want to go that far. If you have a surface that you want to go that far, then go that far. There's designs that get way more intricate than this. Considerably more intricate. And, like, on cars, they use hundreds of feet of tape. This is not an exaggeration. Rolls upon rolls. So we are going to start with a border. I think we'll measure some stuff out and we'll just kind of, maybe we'll eyeball it. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna get this out of here and reorganize, and then I'll cut you back on. This would be so much easier if I had a battery for my remote. Anyways, okay, so we're back in it. These are my measuring tapes. Tapes that I use for measuring. They're pretty shitty. Shitty tapes. They don't bend, and they're pretty cheap. These are expensive tapes, more expensive. These are vinyl. They stretch. They turn corners. This crepe tape, it turns corners, but it also has a tendency of ripping. And these, you can use these as measuring, but mostly you should probably use them as masking because they're more expensive. The yellow tape, less expensive than your like 233 plus or 401 plus, or whatever comparable, higher heat rating, just in case you're baking or whatever. But, we'll get into that in another time because I don't bake my paint jobs. So let's get in, and we're going to measure out a border on the edge here. So I think that we'll go in with, we'll try and use this space as efficient as possible. So, and then you can see over here, this black line. That's the angle, the line, where I'm gonna stop, because the handle goes on here, and that's underneath the handle. Or I think, yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop the design. So, I hold it like this, gonna run it through your fingers, go past where you want it. This stuff actually rips really, really easy. So you get it right on that edge, real fresh on there. Bam. Pull it off. Like that. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do curves or not. I'll show you how to do them, but I kind of want to make it like kind of blocky. I'm not sure. No, you can go above the teeth if you want. I mean, you kind of do whatever the fuck you want, really. It's here. This is art. It's subjective. Blah 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 blah. You do what you want. If you're not confident in turning the tape by hand, then don't. Just use straight angles. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. I think we're gonna go in with this vinyl tape. Maybe this crepe tape, but I don't have a real confidence in it turning corners. So we go here, and I'll show you. Turn these corners. Maybe not that one. Real sharp corners have a tendency of either scrunching in the inside corner, or they'll do like a roll back, which it'll pull the adhesive off and it'll kind of roll up. That's for any tape that you turn too tight of a corner or whatever. Crepe tape, less so much, but it'll rip around that corner. So we do curve, 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 and then straight. I totally forgot that I don't have a razor blade, so I'm gonna go get one of those, and we'll go from there. Alright, what I use, single edge razor blade, easy peasy. If you want to use a hobby knife or whatever, you know, one of them surgical blades or whatever with the handle, you can do that too. Absolutely, you can do what you want, but you're probably gonna need a way to cut your tape. Yeah, well, let's keep going. Here we go. So, I can find an edge here. Let her rip. So find a spot you want to start. Usually a spot that's not going to be too inconvenient later on. Also, this, if you're like, make sure that your surface is clean, like super clean. Like some grease remover, you know, some Windex or something. Make sure it's like, you know, get all the shit off of it from grinding, or you know, whatever you do. Now, I would say that people will probably want you to use like some sort of steel conditioner, or put an inner coat in between the steel and the fucking, in your paint job or whatever. Kind of sandwich it in there, but or like fill in this to make it more flat sooner on. Otherwise, you're gonna be like putting it in. You're gonna be filling it in later with the your top clear. So same thing. You kind of pull it taut, press down with your finger, drive it around, hold it down, pull it to where you want it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I'll bring it down later. And we'll get that little scrunchy down there. So pull this over here. And we'll get this. We'll get the second curve. We'll just run it in there. Look at that. Easy peasy. Yeah, see? Scrunching. Or it's like pulling up right there. Yep, like the same thing. If you want to do this, if you want to do flames, which there's a good possibility I might do flames, I'm not sure. So do this. So we're gonna run it to the edge here. Now you can run over the edge and then trim it back. Or what you can do is run it up to that line and trim it off, which is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. If you want to get as precise as you can, you can. If not, if there's tiny little waves in there, it's you're probably not gonna see it, honestly. Look at that, bam. So we'll do this straight and then curve, and then we'll go to the next step. Now, I will say that we can start this now. Take some of this, it's 3/4 inch tape. Rip off an itty bitty piece. Hold down those corners. You'll thank yourself. Really. That'll keep that scrunching to a minimum. You know, like this. This corner again. We could go. let's see. Maybe we could go this way instead. Then this will be on top. Or go like here. You're just kind of thinking out where your border is. You can find designs on Pinterest and Instagram and all sorts of stuff. You don't have to like super copy them, but I mean you start somewhere and find a design that you like, and then put it on a surface that might be similar or whatever, and go from there. So we'll come in here, and if I can just give it a little boop. Bam. And then I always find it kind of cheeky. You find somewhere to put your tape cutoffs. Ha ha ha. And then by the end of the project you get a whole stack. So maybe, I don't know if we'll tuck right in, or maybe we'll put a gap in there. I kind of dig that. Or maybe, let's see, I put this border here, and then instead of going all the way around, we'll just like, so there'd be no border here. Maybe. I don't know yet. I think, yeah, we'll do that. So, we'll come in with my measuring tape, which I'm going to use this. I use the 1/8 of an inch again. You could use the 16th of an inch and get even closer. Really get as much room as you possibly can. But, again, butt it right in there if you want. Now there's a lot of people that do this, and they eyeball everything. Which, you can do that too. If you feel confident enough to do that. You can kind of see in the corners there where I put my hold down tape, it kind of is interfering. So put our measure tape down. Maybe, let's see. You know what? Honestly, I kind of like that right there. We'll make a whole border. We'll make a whole border. Well, that's what we'll do with this. We'll do a whole border. So peel these back a little bit. And then you can kabang. Yeah. Run it back down. Run it back down. Now, pull tape. And then I think we're going to do the 1/16 of an inch. This bends around corners pretty good, but it also doesn't have a whole lot of adhesive on there because of how thin it is. Now roll up. Now, there's a lot of places. There's places that do specialty tapes like FBS and IPG and stuff like that. But they have tapes that are specially designed for this. Turn corners like a dream. They're softer vinyl. You get better adhesive properties. Again, hold it just like this. And then when you're pulling, it'll automatically roll out. You're just gonna loosely hold it in there, and then we come around. Through that corner. See it? I'm pressing it down. Get the wilder. Oh, let's see. Like that. Bam. Now, depending on if the tape stretched out enough, depends on if you need to hold down them corners, which I mean, you can just get into the habit of it, and you know, it'll make your whole life a whole lot easier. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way at any time. I haven't done this on camera, I guess. Kind of get in the zone. I find masking super relaxing, and this stuff is it's relaxing and a problem-solving exercise. But for me, it is. So I'm gonna, instead of doing the curve with this one, I'm gonna try and do the curve with this. So you kind of like you pull it, make sure it stretches. Stretch. Right there, bam. Got it. Yeah, again. Coming along into here. Get it where you want it. Try and pull it. You can do it as tight or as loose as you want, you know. I try and follow the curve of that first border piece. We'll go in there, and the vinyl tape you can kind of massage, really massage it, you know, and get that corner to stick. You know what I'm saying? And then we get there, a little overlap. Take a razor blade, cut it off. Bam. Now we've got our border. So this will be usually like the last stage. So then we can do, see, it's kind of pulling up in the corner there. We'll get our tiny little itty bitsies. Just pull it off a little bit right there. Hold her down. Kabam. Easy peasy. Now we'll go in here, and I think, I'm not really sure. Maybe, I don't know what width we should do. Like the 3/4, that's kind of cool. That's pretty standard. We'll try and we can maybe do this and pull it all the way down here. Bam, bam. And then we'll, you know, do like the point, or maybe we'll do, I kind of want to do some lightning bolts on this. But I'm not sure. So maybe we'll do this. We'll do this 1/2" tape. We'll get our border down, and then we'll put an 1/8 down, and we'll kind of go from there. This would be the time if you want to do like some crossovers. For that, I have just a regular old speed square. You know, you can find like an angle finder or some, you know, do like some squiggly bits or something like that. Come in, you know, figure out something that you think is cool. And this is kind of the part where you can start thinking about if somebody's going to go under or over. And then ultimately at the end, when we unmask the whole thing, then, you know, or start spraying, then you can kind of figure that out. You don't need to worry about patterns right now. We'll get into that probably in the next video. So, we pull this. Now this tape, it doesn't bend. And not the the thicker pieces anyways. They don't bend real well. It's pretty solid tape. I'm not really sure where I got this. I think my girlfriend got this for me when I was doing miniatures. And then I can tape off and, you know, freehand some cool stuff on pauldrons and whatnot. Now there is like a little sliver right in there. You would try and fucking tuck that right up in there. Okay. Pull it down. And tuck it. There we go. Boom. And we'll do our bottom one. Now if you wanna, you can do you can do a vertical piece right on the end there. Or you just run it in like this. And you just butt it up. I honestly don't know how long this video will be. We could probably do a longer version and then, you know, mute it, do a condensed version. Kabam! Now we got your space kind of like seems to disappear real fast, like really obnoxiously fast. Now we could have went in and used like this 1/4 inch. We could do a 1/4 inch and then stack an 1/8 of an inch, and then we get an this itty bitty more, itty bitty bit, you know, a little bit more. So now, I think maybe we'll come in and figure out. I don't think that I want to do any. I don't want to do any curves. I don't really want to do any curves. So we'll do this, and then we're trying to do like a lightning bolt. That's what I want to do. That's what I really want to do. So we'll pick out and we'll do maybe one. You know, 1 section, 2 section, 3 section. We'll see what we can make work. So we take our angle finder, maybe a Sharpie, pencil, whatever. And also, you don't have to think about colors at this point. If you want to, you can. If you're gonna do like a monochromatic, which, you know, is like one shade of green. Again, that's kind of like maybe a misnomer when you're talking about doing candy, because you can have the same shade, but you can change like the value. I'm saying, like, say you have like an emerald green. Yeah, so we'll save that for another time. And then, yeah, we'll get into that. So I think that maybe we'll start here. Pull this to the edge here. I like, let's see, right there, and then we'll go back and then up. Maybe. I kind of like that. I like how that sounds. So we're going to we get this, you know, nice lightning bolt effect. Or we could go this way, give us some more, you know, upward. Everything's moving this way, you know. Otherwise, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can figure that out if you want. I kind of dig this because this is going this way. So if I can take this, it will do a this. We'll come across here. And see if we can kind of mask it out. We'll go like that. Like that. And then maybe we'll think about what let's see here. Which side do I want to stack my thing on? You can kind of like see that it takes up space. It just takes up your space. Like let's see. Like you can make it thinner, you know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or we can run with the thick. Like I kind of want to pull it down to the thin, and then we can get more area on our inner designs. So like you pull these out, you throw them away if it's shitty tape, or you can save them, you know, save them for later. You know, go like this. We'll find our angle. I think that maybe we'll come down. And you can even, yeah, you can measure this out. You do, yeah, 6 inches. 6 inches. Yeah. Give yourself 6 inches. This is probably a, yeah. 21-inch saw, give or take. Yeah. Sure. We'll do, I think, yeah, we'll do this. We'll see if we can. Yeah, and then we'll call that the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of big. So maybe we'll, I don't know. Should we make this 7? Like that. Kabam. Sure, maybe. Again, we'll come in here with our, yeah, kabam. Figure out where you want to go. And then, you know, whatever angle you want. So maybe we'll figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna think about this, and then I'll catch you back on. So I think I'm gonna have to turn this into a 2-parter. I'm already at like 40 minutes. I don't want to like drag this out real long. So I got the lightning bolts. I want to put some. I think I want to put some flames in here, like, yeah, yeah, kind of go with that. Kind of go with those fucking those grind marks, kind of, and that'll give us a chance to can work on our curves. I left all the measuring tapes in there, so we do that, and then yeah, we'll see you in the next part. Peace. Alright, so I made an executive decision. Instead of making a second part for the masking, I just went ahead and finished the masking. And I'm going to kind of explain what I did, and then I'll put my frisket film on, and then in the next video we'll start spraying the black. And then we'll work our way out. So we'll go down to the table again, and I kind of point things out and show you guys what I did. Alright, so as you can see, we got the inside, we got the lightning bolts, lightning bolts, and then I wanted a third chamber, and then I did the third chamber, and then it's supposed to go straight through, but it dips down and dips down and then comes around. But this bottom piece is all straight along here. Alright, so basically we'll put the frisket film over the entire thing, and then as we're going through the process, we'll unmask this first, these three, and then this will be second, okay, and then this will be third, and then if we so choose, we can leave that edge there, which I probably won't. So we'll pull these, and I'll put my frisket film on, and we'll catch you in the next video. And then we'll start spraying. We'll talk about patterns. We'll talk about the multitude of stuff that you can get into putting inside these panels. It's basically only limited by your own imagination. So, we'll check you later, and thanks for watching.